And we're live.
Hey. Yay! Welcome everybody to the weekly Slugfest Games. Here's us doing stuff stream, and
Yeah.
here's us doing stuff.
Let's do
Uh,
stuff.
Yay! We're playing. Hey, look, the Red Dragon Inn because it's kind of our thing. We play the Red Dragon Inn. We take questions. We have a good time, and we enjoy all the things. We are today playing a bit more of Red Dragon Inn 8 with the pub crawl, and this time we're combining the pub crawl with the sea event deck. Oh, it's part of our
Woo!
series in No Really. You can mix and match variants pretty much all you want. Okay, no, yes, we know you're going to point out, how about auto and boss mode? Okay, yeah, you can't actually do that. However,
Yeah.
most combinations of Red Dragon invariants can be kind of all mashed together. And so we're mashing two of them together today.
I mean, I
Look at all
guess
the
you
chat. The
could
chat's going.
auto and bosses and lackeys mode, but that would be just terrible.
That would be pretty bad. And somebody at one point suggested, boss v auto, and I think that I'm pretty sure that would work rules wise. It just would be really weird and kind of
The poor
uh,
little
yeah,
irrelevant
kind of
robot.
right, kind of not fun for auto.
not
So
not that well he's just gonna boycott our games.
Yeah.
right, he's just gonna be like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done.
Next time we
out.
put auto in other games, it's just his playmat is auto with a little sign that says he's on strike.
Oh God. We've given chat ideas. All they can talk
Yeah,
about is
here they
boss mode
come.
decks for auto.
Here they come. Auto boss mode. Yeah, okay.
People have asked us for that before, and I'm not
House
sure how
rule.
Would
how
that
we
be
do that.
Bato? Bosto?
Bato. Needs work. Needs work.
Hi, chat. Okay, look
I'll
at all
drink
the
more.
look at all the
That'll
chat.
help.
Real Lightning Flash, new to the streams, been playing since the start of the virus. 37 characters. Okay,
Woo!
you are 74% of the way there.
Whoa, he's over halfway there.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. So I'm playing Remy. So because in honor of the sea event deck, we have a character from RDI 8 and two characters from RDI 4.
Woo.
Bryn and Remy are fairly simple to play. Bryn has no side mechanics. Bryn, we call her Hitty McHitback because she will hit you back like a lot.
Big
Anything else you want to say about Bryn, Jen?
I mean, she's big and she hits people, and she loves brawling. So
So this all seems very appropriate to this
Probably
game.
beats GOG in arm wrestling contests.
Remy's the swashbuckly, fancy guy. He's also the first mate who keeps order on the Crimson Drake. And his mechanic is some cards let him give a mark to people. Somebody that means he's keeping an eye on them.
Literally,
a player
you get
cannot
his
have
eyes.
more than right. You player can't have more than one of these marks, but some of my cards have a better effect against marked players, and that is all. Tell us about Samantha for the umpteenth time, Sam.
For the umpteenth time, Samantha has a has a deck of brawlers. Brawlers are like action cards. Whenever I play a card that says, for example, start a brawl, I reveal a brawler from the deck and then do the things that the brawler does. In this instance, Evan the Etten will allow me to pick two players and they each lose 2 fortitude. Pew, pew.
Pew, pew.
They can respond to it as though it were a action card played from my hand. After that brawler resolves, I advance the brawl counter here. And because things are getting a little wild and crazy in the tavern, if I get to 4 brawls, I get to sober by 1. When I get to 7 brawls, I get a gold from the inn. And when I get to 10 brawls, for the rest of the game, whenever I order drinks, I order an additional drink.
An additional drink?
An additional drink.
Oh my god.
oh,
Okay, so The variants, if you're new to the stream, don't worry, you'll catch on the pub crawl. It means that we're going around to other taverns other than the Red Dragon Inn and getting drinks from there instead of from the main drink deck. The sea event deck works just like the dungeon event deck, which you saw last week. Wait, was it last week? I think it was
It was last week.
Last week. There's events in here. At the end of everyone's turn, you remove one of these counters. It starts with 2, and each card will tell you how many to put on it next. When the last counter comes off, you flip up the card and you just do what it says. It's an event that affects everybody. That's it. So if any of you didn't already know that stuff, now you do, but most of you already know that stuff because we got a whole bunch of regulars in our stream. And look,
newbies.
We actually got a lot of people already. So thank you all for joining us. If there's anything you're confused about, ask in the chat. Kazan Roken says sea event starts with 2. I always thought it was 4. Nope. Both the sea event deck and the dungeon event deck start with 2. The only exception is if you're playing with both the sea event and dungeon event decks, then they start with, I believe it is 2 and 3 respectively.
I think so.
I think you check the RBI6 rules. It's in there.
We attempt to, regardless, they are staggered in an attempt to.
They at least
slightly less insanity.
Right. They at least start staggered. They are not guaranteed to remain staggered, however.
Yes.
All right. Did we randomize Firsty McFirstington?
Nope.
If it's a 1 or 2, it's me. If it's a 3 or 4, it's Bryn. It's a 2, it's me. Woo! That's 2 in a row.
It's a me. Yeah, it's 2 in a row. When himself goes first.
I'm just so excited to play a fancy new character from the Red Dragon NA.
He's already got ideas.
All right, I'm discarding those cards and this card because we ain't got time for gambling McGambleton when we got punching to do.
When there's punching characters everywhere.
When there's one, yeah. Oh, good lord! Snap point, explosion, dialogues, windows. Anyway, in this corner, start a brawl. If it's my action phase, I may play a copy of and in that corner from my hand. Let's start a brawl.
Brawl number 1.
It's first mate Schmitty. Pick a player.
Oh.
They pay me a gold and draw a card from their character deck. Oh God, I don't want either of you to draw cards.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. But it's fine. Bryn, draw a card and pay me a gold.
All right. Well, I wanted this in an arm wrestling contest.
All right, I get a gold from the inn.
I draw a card.
Brawl count advances. You still get the card. Isn't that fancy? And then I will play. And in that corner, I start another brawl. Wombo combos.
He had because he showed it when he was explaining the character.
I wasn't watching.
It's a
See, I don't cheat because I don't pay attention.
The first step, pro tip, folks, the first step to cheating is paying attention.
It's Elena, the feisty gnome. Pick another player. They lose 2 fortitude. Don't judge her by her size. It's going to be Bryn. I gave you that card so that you can punch me back.
Hork, come on. Get out of my hand. You want to play, huh?
Yes, I do. Because I love the Red Dragon.
He wants to get those over with as quickly as possible.
A bold strategy.
A bold strategy. I get punched in the face. My brawl count is now a 2. I order a drink for somebody. It comes from the drink deck. That's going to go to my friend Remy over here, who I'm sure is going to catch an elbow at some point.
Yep.
And then I get some Orcish Rock Gut. Woo!
Orcish Gut Rot.
I wonder if Schmitty has an apron that says "Hook the Cook." There you go, guys. Oh, hi, Domestics.
Schmitty, I don't know. Do they? I feel like they probably don't actually serve food at the Scurvy Dog.
Well, I mean,
like
sure, but I mean
pickles.
for his private home times.
Oh yes.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Doesn't he like live upstairs? I don't know.
Yeah.
No, probably not. Upstairs is more bar, I think.
Yeah.
According to that shot in Battle for Greyport.
Yeah, that's kind of a mezzanine of bar.
Well, actually,
It's this-
according to this shot right here, it is more
There's a
bar
balcony?
upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a balcony.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a fancy place. Yeah, I've got an Orcish rock gut, and oh no, my drink. Because why not play all of the cards to start all of the brawls as fast as I can?
The wench
You know a
thinks you
drink?
should stop playing with the drinks.
Okay. I guess I should stop picking on Bryn because she has all the cards that say neener neener.
Also,
Ow.
also because my hand kind of stinks.
Oh,
Did I
okay.
say that out loud?
You did.
Look, cause I'm looking forward to number 8. Both my buddy and I got it pre-ordered.
Thank you.
Woohoo.
Thank you for helping us out. Thank you for helping us with our best Kickstarter campaign ever.
Ever.
So good.
Yeah, my drink was in fact denied the real lightning flash. My
Denied.
drink ignore.
And I
Done?
think play turns to me.
Oh yes, I am done, and now I remove a sea event progress counter from the sea event deck at the end of my turn.
Okay. Put cards in my hand. And then I'll play them and
Bread.
it'll be good. Sorry, Remy. Sometimes I always forget my strength when I'm drinking.
Let's get thanked for 2.
Owies.
I might rue the day.
You will definitely rue the day.
I'll rue the day.
You will indeed. There will be a fair amount of day ruining happening now.
Prepare to rue.
How rude.
Prepare to be rude.
Prepare. It's different from preparing a rue. Which,
Preparing,
you know.
preparing a rue, yes.
Yeah. Does Bryn make a good
Rue.
bechamel sauce? We don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, I have to assume.
Yeah.
It probably uses like Hydra milk butter or something like that.
Oh man. Would I eat that? Yes.
See,
No.
okay, there's a missed gag. There's a missed gag. Roxana should have a card called "You'll Rue the Day," and she's
Oh.
a container of rue,
Oh.
like in one of those like silver saucers and like.
my mind.
Mm.
Okay,
okay.
chat. We hereby apologize for that missed opportunity.
I was too focused on spatchcocked.
Spatchcock is a funny word.
Yep.
It is a funny word and a
Yeah.
funny,
And it would be a
technique.
sauce card too.
Oh.
It's so easy.
God. Oh.
Rue
Yeah.
the day.
You guys are seeing it live. Our post facto creative process of
our massive regrets about everything we've ever made.
all right. Well, when in order to make up for that, we're gonna drink our sorrows away
Mm-hmm.
with some extra drinks from the drink deck.
It'll be good.
Boop. Boop. Boop.
Tuesday, Rue Day. It's all good, Chad. And it,
Shot of
the character called Colette. Yeah, okay. Thanks. You want to get
It's the
sued,
sous
Ollie?
chef, right?
Sue chef, get it? Because we'll get sued if we name her that.
Yep. All right.
I don't know. I don't think you can. Oh, maybe.
Turn over.
I mean, as long as it doesn't
Kinda.
look like the Colette from
Yeah, that
Remy, from Ratatouille.
It's less about
Ratatouille.
it's less
There we
about
go.
what the law actually says and more about what high-paid lawyers might
Yeah.
argue that it says, and
and how long they get paid to argue. Oh, thank you, Sam.
Disney
I was
lawyers
allowed-
do
look.
get paid the most to argue.
So it's just a risk reward sort of thing. Ooh,
Breaching whales.
It's so pretty.
Yay.
man, that art is really good actually. I like
Insert-
that one.
Majestic.
And then
did
Jeff
I-
has
did I
to go
show-
get his thing now. and
Did I
show
show
it.
on stream before? Yeah, I'm sure I've shown this. So we'll see if we get this card. I have the original art. So most art for Red Dragon Inn is all digital. It's all the artist just does it on Photoshop, sends us or something like it, sends us Photoshop files. It's all fine. Beth Trott is a watercolor specialist, and she actually did physical watercolors for these Sea Event deck arts. And one of them is hanging right here above my desk. So we'll show that later if we get it. So anyway.
Oh, hey, Jeff, there is something else sitting in your office right now that you might want to show the
Oh,
stream.
yeah, that's right. Thanks for the reminder. I can't lose alcohol content, so I don't have anything from the breaching.
I also can't lose alcohol content.
We recently entered into an agreement with the Broken Token.
Ooh.
I don't know if you've seen this. Everybody should go check it out because they are now selling one of their fancy box insert things for the Red Dragon Inn. And I got a copy today. They're
fancy wooden storage replacement solution devices.
I need to bring up Zoom so I can see myself. Okay.
Yeah, and I need to make you big.
This is the regular box insert kajigger. And this, holy cow, this giant brick of wood is the Red Dragon in 5 insert.
Beefy.
Note that it has, I haven't set it up because I just got this a couple hours ago, actually. Note that it has like little trays that you can stack in the sides to hold various bits. It's got all the stuff for the decks. Now you're saying to yourself, wait, but there's stuff already inside the box. What do you do? Well, turns out these boxes, as you know, a Red Dragon in 5 box is built like a truck. But it is possible with just a couple of small cuts where the inner stuff is connected with just a couple of small cuts and it's actually fairly easy to take all of that inner cardboard out of an RDI 5 box. So you do that, you put one of these in it, and Bob's your uncle. Broken Token, go check it out. We don't sell these on our website; they sell it on theirs, and we get a small cut of the money for allowing them to use our brand and stuff like that. But go check it out. Broken Token, they make great stuff, and here's a new great stuff that they make.
Woo!
Also, it's my turn. Here I go. All right, 10 gold. Everybody still has a lot of gold, so I really don't care about these gambling cards right now.
Well, Bryn does have gold. It's just invisible gold or on my screen anyway.
Huh.
But it's there.
I can see Bryn's gold. Okay.
So maybe I should move my gold around and make it pop up on screen. Magical
she's plucking
appearing
gold.
appearing, disappearing gold. See, Bryn has a side gig as a street magician.
There you go.
Reappearing coin trick.
Yep.
Hey, Bryn, allow me to show you the proper technique.
Oh my!
A player they lose 3. If that player is unmarked, they draw 2. Bryn is not unmarked.
But Bryn is marked.
So no cards for Bryn.
Oh, that sucks for me. Ouch.
Oh. I know what I want to do.
Expansion when?
I'm a wizard
El Big
now.
Sancho asks, Jen, can you teach me that trick? Sorry, you're gonna have a computer bug that makes it look like you're doing the trick.
Okay, here we go.
We got my son Crudes 2 on Friday, and we watched it. And apparently, there was a short, and it was fantastic. I'm like, it's Pixar level, like before movie shorts about a magician, and I'm like, oh, I care about these characters so much, I'm gonna cry.
Those Pixar, I haven't seen this one that you're talking about, but Pixar shorts are generally real good.
Yeah.
They know how to make us feel feelings.
And then look at DreamWorks trying to get in there.
No
inspiration
ale. So I'm going to, I'm just going to take this.
Yeah.
2 of these, and then 1 of these, and go.
Okay. So the whole reason why I picked Fight with Bryn is because I had healing in my hand, so I'm on break. Little did I know I was going to get an Orcish Rock Gut at the end of my turn anyway, so... I draw a card now.
Well, we'll see if I can make it 2 in a row. Last week, was it last week? Basically, Sam and I were beating the snot out of each other, and then and we all thought Jen was kind of going to win, and then she got like an 8-point drink, and that was pretty much that. And I managed to Sam. Who did you?
I snuck it out.
You squeaked it out. It was a week before that I won. So
drinks and fights. That's all we serve.
Start a brawl.
I order a drink for Bryn. I reveal a brawl and point it at... Ooh, pick another player. They lose... It's Dimly's great-grandfather. Pick another player. They lose 3 fortitude. They may discard sometimes cards from their hand to reduce the fortitude lost by 2 per card discarded. That's Remy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. 3 fortitude, huh? 3 fortitude.
Oh. Everyone's wondering in chat if Otto is a gizmo or a device, and the answer is he's both. It's both?
Well, I think that the real caps is in response to Dimly's great-grandfather having a face.
Oh, yes. I mean, it's mostly beard and wrinkles, but there is a face there.
Okay, I am actually going to discard this sometimes card. And then I'm gonna I'm gonna just
mechanical Turk.
Then I'm gonna just take 1, and I'm going to not hit you back because I can't now that
you're not allowed to. I advance my brawl counter. I order a drink. We're still at the Red Dragon Inn. No one's revealed a chaser yet. This one could go to Remy.
Nice. Otto's actually human operated. What?
I get a 0.
No, I think that Noah's making a good point.
Otto's actually human operated. Like it's actually Whizgill in there.
Just like clank.
Going beep, beep, beep. That would be hilarious, actually. Beep, beep.
Yeah, she's got like 3 buttons on the inside. You know, big fist-sized ones. Gamble. Drink, punch.
I remember in elementary school going to the library and getting the surprising facts about the world series of books or whatever, and it had an entire chapter devoted to the mechanical Turk. And then as I got older, I found out that it was a dude under the table the whole time.
Yep.
Just a great story.
It's played 2 characters.
Nerf Whizgill now, yes.
Yep.
Hashtag Nerf Whizgill. Where are we? Sorry, did you?
I've ended my turn. I believe I removed a token. Yeah.
Cool. So it's my
1,
turn.
2, 3. Great.
All right. Good. As usual, I am the most distracted.
It's okay. I'm doing my best to be as distracted as possible.
This is distraction. What you call distraction, I call entertainment.
Content.
Edutainment.
Yes. It's this what'll get us the likes and the subscribes and the things that the kids care about these days, whatever they are.
Yeah. Doink. All right. Hey Samantha, watch it. Loose cannonball.
Yeah. It's mildly inconvenient. Unfortunately, I don't have a blackboard that says I reduced by 1.
Oh.
I'd play it right now.
Oh, terrible. Now I got to order somebody a drink. It's somebody, Samantha. We still haven't crawled.
We still have not crawled.
Still no crawl.
Madness.
No chasers yet.
Not.
Oh, we found it.
Oh, here we go.
It's awful.
It's not your best work there, Bryn.
For those of you just joining us, the way pub crawl works is when you reveal a chaser, the active player moves the pawn to a different tavern.
And does the thing
and we do the thing at that tavern, much like these events over here.
It's events all the way down.
All of the events. We hear y'all like events, so we kept adding events to the events.
Yep. So
We hear you like extra drinks, so we give you more drinks too.
So I'm gonna split this drink with Remy.
Yay, that's not me.
Yep. You sure are.
She just wants me to stay sober so that when I flip over my next brawl, I fail to sober.
I take 2. You take 2.
And then I hold my liquor better than anyone and reduce it by 2. And also, you're looking a little woozy. This stuff helps me in rough seas.
Taking the Remy money.
Lose an alcohol and pay you a gold.
Hey. And then we crawl.
Then crawl.
And then I remove the thing from the
Ollie asks for Mage's Collegium events when.
Mage's Collegium events. That might be kind of funny.
Having the collegiate partay in the vault would be hilarious and wonderful.
Vault. Remember, people don't know about the vault yet, Sam.
Yeah.
Okay,
some do.
It's a location.
It's
a location that we're thinking about.
Yeah. There are a handful of
location we're thinking about for our dungeon crawl we're working on.
Yeah. Yep. If they own Melvin, they know that there's a vault.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, and if they read the Zot story, they know there's a vault.
Is the vault mentioned in there?
Yeah, he's frozen in the vault.
No, he's frozen in the courtyard.
Or on his way to the vault or something, I thought. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, we're at the Black Dragon Depths, and we all have to what now? Gain alcohol or reduce as though it came from a drink. Okay,
I gain an alcohol. Woohoo!
Tarek says, of course Jen starts the crawl, and yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of a thing. It's kind of Jen's thing. And then the last sea event comes off, and we have another event. I need to draw my cards that say
Giant Squid.
Event. Giant Squid. Bryn, Gurky, Dimly. 3 sets. 3 characters.
Yeah.
All working together.
Mm-hmm. Each player loses
2 reduces though it came
because it amuses me. I'm going to tell the giant squid to piss off me.
That's pretty good. I don't think I have a thing for that. I do not have a thing for that.
Elbows, tankards, axes, giant squid monsters. I've dodged them all.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could mark the giant squid.
Right?
Keep an eye on you, giant squid.
You scallywag.
Scallywag. Okay, so it seems to be my turn, yes?
Yep.
All right. Hey, Bryn, tip the winch.
Okay.
Then,
she works hard and is helping us find beer here at sea. So
woo, beer sea.
Beer at sea.
Sea beer.
We're not going on a pub crawl. We're going on a pub voyage.
Mm-hmm.
Bryn's just literally dragging the crimson drake through the streets.
Through the streets. Oh, I thought you meant we were like there was like a pub on every island out in the harbor, and we're just going to each of them. Ding, ding, ding.
I would do that.
Be weird.
Sounds like fun.
A toast. Let bygones be bygones.
Wait, where'd all your cards go?
Oh, I needed to. Right, I didn't redraw.
You gotta do that.
I discarded and didn't redraw. I discarded and then got distracted by stories. However, I'm still doing the thing. Bygones be bygones. Each other player gains an alcohol. Each marked player gains 2 alcohol instead and becomes unmarked.
1 alcohol.
Booze. Take your booze.
Take your mark.
Take your mark. Get set. Drink. I'm going to order. Wait, is this it? No, that's not what I thought it was. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to order a drink, which now comes from the Black Dragon Depths because we're at the Black Dragon Depths.
Ooh, spooky dragon skeletons.
Spooky drinks.
Piles of spiders.
Then I drank around in the house. I paused to see if anybody can ignore an event, which these characters all can, I think.
Maybe I believe so.
Not Remy, but I think everybody here can ignore an event. So
yep, that happens.
Okay,
round on the house. Here we go.
Pub crawl. When you're in a pub crawl and you get and something tells you to reveal from the drink deck, it's always from the Red Dragon Inn drink deck.
Ding ding.
So here we go. We all get a mead.
Lord.
It was the result of a drink event, so we may not split it.
We just
I
all
attempt to
get a mead.
ignore my copy of the mead.
I am thoroughly saddened by that.
I don't think so.
Oh, thank God.
I don't think so. I don't.
Oh,
think so.
lame.
All right.
I mean, woohoo.
Drink your meads.
Yeah, I drink my mead. It's delicious and sweet.
Drink your mead.
Actually, we have a awesome mead in my household right now. It's like this spicy, sweet blackberry mead. Real tasty. Really pretty bottle too.
Back in the day when Sam and Cliff both lived here in Oakland and we were working together on Slugfesty stuff, mead was one of the drinks of choice back in those halcyon days.
God, this was like decade ago.
that was actually just about a decade ago. In fact, yes.
God, mead was one of the first boozes that I ever drank as like an independent adult at some SCA event, I think.
Ah, good old SCA.
Remove a C event token and pass the turn.
All right.
Hey.
I'm gonna discard this card, and it pains me because of the theme, but I want a Wombo combo. So I discard the card that has Remy.
The Remy card.
It's okay. There's another one in the deck.
I love his face. That card.
Okay, I'm catching up on chat now. El Big Sancho said that it kind of looks like Bryn is telling the squid as much in the artwork, presumably meaning telling the squid to piss off in the artwork, which is so good.
Yeah.
I start around a gambling.
Oh my God. All right.
With money from behind that painting in the background.
Yep. Okay.
There's my ante.
Here's my ante.
I fully expect to just win this money, but I await to be delightfully surprised.
I anteed, and I pass.
I too shall pass.
I'm just rich.
You get the thing.
Okay. I order a beverage from the Black Dragon Depths. It's going to go to Remy over here. Because he's a little bit ahead of me, and I'm only a little bit ahead of Bryn. Although I will soon not be. Yep.
Dun, da, da, da. The
end.
Dang. All right. Hopefully. Oh wait, no, it's not time yet. I really need. I need to get that money so that we can get that merchant ship stat. I'm playing to my outs here. 1 in 18. Right. Let's go.
1 in 18 merchant ship for potions. All the potions. Ollie asks, what if Pokey and Zort are real people in Greyport? What in the Mirrorverse where evil Pookie is from? # canon.
So they both got goatees?
Right. Yes.
Wait, no. Zort would have not the goatee.
Oh, that's right.
That's true.
So hold on, though. What kind of facial hair does he have instead? Does he have like the sergeant stash or what?
Or maybe he's got the mutton chops.
Oh, you know,
mutton chops are the reverse of the goatee, right?
Mutton
Assuming
chop Zort.
Sure. I mean, you know, from a coverage standpoint, I can see that. Yeah. All right.
That's pretty good. I assume Mystic says that I assume Zort and Pokey are real, and Pokey and Zot keep walking off with their drinks. I'm on the side going, "Hey, come on again!"
Every time.
It's a big green clay guy and his little donkey.
Yeah. Jen turn. Yes. Go.
Yeah, she is
Jen
drawn and is observing her options.
More mutton chop artwork needed. Yeah. Don't we have?
Oh, someone has their Twitch stream alerts for our channel. Golly,
Adventure Kid got an alert from my phone. Sweet. Thanks for joining us, and thanks to Twitch for leading them here.
Welcome to the future, everybody.
Welcome to the future where you're not safe from the technology, like even when you're minding your own business.
Melvin's got mutton chops, right? I want to say he's
sort
like
of
shaggy
has
on the
mutton
sides
chops.
of his
Yeah,
face.
he's got sort of mutton chops. Main mutton chops.
Yep. All right. Well, Remy, tip the wench.
Okie dokie.
Remy, your money's going away.
And then we're gambling.
Gambling.
And Sam's too excited about it, so I've made a terrible mistake.
Maybe since he played GII and we all passed. However, I pass.
I raise.
Oh.
There we
go. I'll ante. I'll also winning hand.
Ooh.
Pass.
And you know what? Actually, for my second ante, I wanna win it in a drinking wrestling contest.
That seems fair.
Yep.
Of the arm variety.
Look over there, distraction.
Dun, da, 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 you aren't playing fair, you rogue. Da, 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 negate that cheating card.
Tragic.
Hey.
Them's fighting words.
After it takes okay, so first I win, I get the gold.
Blast.
You get a mark.
Yeah.
You'll rue the day. But then I get fighting words did.
We all get fighting words did.
Start the brawl.
Fighting words and a brawl just
free for brawl.
Yeah. Free for brawl.
Each player
sober, though.
Loses 1 fortitude. I advance my brawl counter and sober by 1.
Delightful.
Then now it is time.
All these characters, all of these background characters look so good.
Now it is time.
God, I love Sam's face in Free for Brawl.
She's like,
I feel that expression in my bones.
She's basically like, okay, I get that this is our thing. I get it, but just one time, people, just one time.
I'm just a little tired of it. Just
ow, my whole body.
For 3.
Whew.
And then take back your mark.
Whew.
My whole self.
Yeah, that's a face where it's like, oh, is Sam considering her whole life and being like, I made some mistakes.
How did I get here?
Why?
That's what that expression says.
Why is it like this?
How did I get here? Okay.
All right. So it's that was my action
that was your
phase
gambling,
over.
Right?
Yep. So now I order a drink for somebody named Sam.
Yeah, I deserve it. It's Samception over on this side of the table. Sam's playing Sam.
Playing Sam.
You know, it's an intuitive symmetry.
Intuitive symmetry.
When we were doing symmetry. Wow, that's good actually. When we were doing art for this, Aaron kept referring to Samantha as Sam, and I kept getting really confused in the email she sent about Sam, and I'm like, what?
Oh, I love it.
And now I'm meeting with Aaron like every other week.
Yep. All right, the wench dares me, so I reveal 2 drinks from the drink deck. So here's one.
Drink the first. That's bad.
Oh.
Drink the second. That's worse. It's also a pub crawl. Oh God, it keeps getting worse.
Dang, this is gonna be a short game, folks.
Good God.
Wow.
Why? Why drink deck?
Okay.
Why does he want to kill everyone but Jeff?
This is like last week, and Jen just suddenly evaporated to drinks. Jen gets this giant thing, and Sam and I get this.
Yeah.
Sam, you've seen the one macro image that I made the one time, right? Where it's the FF7 meteor, and I just put the drink deck on it.
Yeah.
Planet is me. Yeah. Feeling that right now.
I'm right there with you. My bits are kissing.
Sorry, I can't right now.
My
drink.
That's so good for you, not for me.
Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna just drink it 2 and 1. And hey, look! Oh, you get to do. Oh, you ignored it. So, but you still get to pub crawl.
I sure do.
You could even kill me right now. I shouldn't say that out loud.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't. This is. Get over there.
Shan says, "Drink Deck woke up today and chose violence."
Oh, my food's calling me now. Ooh, I don't know.
Food's calling. It's gonna be forfeit. It's just gonna Sam's gonna pass out and Bryn's gonna say, "Oh, nom nom nom," and Remy's just gonna be by default.
Do
it.
Indeed.
Do it.
All right. We'll take you to your own bar, Samantha. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm not.
Discard action card or lose.
I wanted the sea event deck to kill me, but instead, my free for brawls killed me.
Yep. I'm gonna discard an action card like it says.
I perish because I held on to too many wombo combo pieces. That's a gambler.
I get 3 of your gold.
Yeah, I'll deal with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Sea event deck though.
2.
Rough seas.
Blah.
Blah.
Barfing optional.
I suppose it is a May, so yes, but that's pretty much what we call this card in playtest.
Wow.
Each player loses a fortitude.
Oh, that's funny and it stings.
Player has 7 or more cards, discards down to 6. Player may discard 2 cards to lose an alcohol. I can't because I only have 1 stinking card left.
Yeah.
Get on there. Or don't.
Owies.
Okay, turn over.
We've got a murky in the chat. Some Murgle-urgles. I forget what they're called in WoW because I never played WoW. My only exposure to World of Warcraft is through Heroes of the Storm.
Oh man, now I can't remember what they're called.
What are those fish guys called?
Murky.
Murlocs!
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Like there was a
Sam,
Murloc.
you're supposed to know that from Hearthstone.
Who plays Hearthstone?
Who reads
You
Hearthstone
did a lot.
cards?
I did a lot. Now I play Magic.
Yeah, okay. You graduated.
Which surprisingly has a better free-for-play economy than Hearthstone.
Yep. Hearthstone came first, though.
Yes.
In that format, I mean.
Uh-oh. I've offended people because I never played WoW. I'll recant. I played WoW for 20 minutes. And I was like, wait, so I just stand here and kill this wolf 5 times?
Yep.
An infinite number of times? Yeah, I'm good.
I never played WoW, but I did play Rift, and I thought it was pretty good.
I played a lot of WoW back in the day.
Okay.
We had a guild called the Gilded Lily, and we were a fun casual guild. We did things.
Okay, and now finally, for the first time all game. Oh no, sorry, for the second time all game, we see a non-RDI drink.
Hey.
And do I take this?
That was a great question. I did play Hearthstone since beta for a good long while, but then I was like, it's getting too difficult to free play, and I'm a limited player myself, and
yeah, limited in Hearthstone was really hard because it was very easy to suck.
Yes.
That was my problem.
Actually,
I have that problem with Magic too, although a little less so because I have more experience with Magic.
Yeah.
Is your turn over there, Jeff?
Yep. Sorry, I was using the arrow and I should have just said something.
That's okay.
Ollie says, actually started playing RDI because of Hearthstone and MTG. Certain elements of RDI that remind me of them. Yes, I mean, and that explains a lot, Ollie. That you're the one with all the mind-bending rules questions. They touch the heart of an old Magic judge like me.
An old tip-top judge.
Mm-hmm.
Name written in stone over a ruling at some PTQ somewhere that was controversial and exciting.
Yep.
Oh, did that make the internet? Did that make the
yeah.
rounds on the internet?
I was like, holy crap, that's Jeff Toro. I know that person.
That's our Jeff.
The thing is,
Remy, I don't like the cut of your jib though.
The thing is, when you're judging at a high level, your rulings are watched very closely.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you have to, be good.
Yeah. And the buck stopped at Jeff. He was the top judge of that. Head judge.
I was the head judge of a lot of events. Let's see. No player is marked, so I just attempt to ignore this with deflect.
Tang.
All right, you do it.
Uh-oh. We've awoken the Kraken. Ollie's composing his rules question now.
Here we go. Talking about rules. If I play these 4 cards in order and somebody responds with these 3 other cards that are never going to happen in a real game, what happens? I don't know.
Pick up box, throw against table.
That was my action phase being wasted. So Scurvy Dog, drink.
Scurvy Dog.
Get on the pile.
I got there.
Real Lightning Flash got into it from YouTubers. Presumably you mean Achievement Hunter. Once they started playing Red Dragon Inn, all of a sudden people started paying more attention to our game, and it was cool.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Probably going to split that with me.
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. I just take one.
It's got the little pirate sail and everything.
YARR. Okay.
We had conversations about how they got the ice cubes into the glass when we were looking over the artwork, because originally the ice cubes were tubes.
Yeah, and then we were like, the ice cubes were tubes because of this reason, and they didn't look like ice cubes. They looked like stuff in your drink. So we made them ice cubes, and we're just like, whatever, magic. It's funny.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Magic.
Don't think too hard. It's supposed to be a funny game. Don't be that guy.
Actually, the Real Lightning Flash did not see through Achievement Hunter.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool. YouTubers. Okay.
Ooh.
And then there are other people playing our game, and we love this. Take this as a warning, Bryn. Next time it'll be the Brig. 2 fortitude, and you become marked. And we'll see if we just win it right here.
Yeah, you win it right here. I hit you back for 2
with violence.
You probably ignore it, and I lose.
I do in fact ignore it, but it doesn't matter because it makes my win slightly better. That was a brutal game.
Yeah, you hit me for three separate times.
Yeah, because
he hit me. I was dead for half of them.
Right. So for one of them. So one of them was because let's see.
How fucking many of those cards does Remy have? I mean,
he has many.
Hashtag nerf Remy. How do we do another very quick game?
No.
Only Maybe. See event deck.
I don't know.
Get straight to the violence.
Here, maybe we could just shoot the breeze for the rest of the time. So
yeah, I'm gonna hit the restroom real quick and then leave you to the gentle ministrations of whatever question Ollie's come up with.
Okay, here we go. Oh, there's all sorts of chat going. Okay, showing the. My friend made a mistake showing the arrow combo video since I now main Piper. Okay, so here's the thing. That Achievement Hunter video where they comboed with Piper, they actually made a couple of rules mistakes in that one. So go and read Piper's rules to make sure you're doing it right. Ollie, most of the characters change the drink effect words as when another player reveals a drink. Round of the House says reveal a drink. Another player reveals that drink and then distributes copies. It has caused people to question the ruling on the card. Just so we're clear, Molly or whatnot cannot change the effect of her own drink no matter what. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Right, because last week we talked about the fact that some of those cards say when a player and some of them say when another player. And the interaction of that with Round in the House, you're right. The interaction is meant to be that you can't can't replace your own copy of it from the round on the house. Those rules are a little bit unclear, and yeah, we should probably tweak that at some point, but you're correct that is the intent. Bromar, can Lucky use her own cards to avoid having to pay when she gets 3 heat? No, that is very specific in Lucky's rules. She cannot mitigate heat penalties at all, ever.
Same sort of wording that Wrench has regarding collateral damage from his gizmos getting exploded.
Yep. Let's see. John says my high school friend's cousin owned the original game, and we played it one time. They were over and went out and found a copy of the RDI 2. I think 3 was brand new at that point. We saved up for it down the road. Thank you. Woo-hoo. Thank you for being a longtime fan. Big question, Ollie. Yeah, Ollie always does this, and he occasionally stumps us, but usually there's at least some kind of answer we can give.
Yeah. After a lot of yelling and screaming and crying and fetal position.
I mean, all he knows that, about 1 out of every 4 questions or so, we have to be like, you know what, we'll get back to you on that one. And then we have to have a meeting about it and all that. But yes. So Adventure Kid, I peaked when I played 11 arrows in one turn. It was too much chaos. My opponent was wondering when I was going to stop. 11. Can you do 11? If your whole hand is arrows and you play the one that draws 2 and the one that
if your whole hand is arrows,
right? Well, let's start with if your whole hand is arrows. Probably your opponents have been leaving you alone for too long. However, is that?
Uh-oh.
I mean, I suppose that is technically possible, but holy cow! I want to watch what that game was about. Yeah. 11 arrows, right? Where's Walleye? I kind of agree with Where's Walleye here. 11 arrows might just be double check Piper's rules are being played correctly situation. Yeah. So Ollie says that question came from Noise Discord. In fact, yes, I actually kind of understand exactly where that ambiguity and that confusion might have come from. So yeah, we'll have to figure out and maybe clarify things a little bit. Because there is a rule that says that in a pub crawl, if the person whose turn it is reveals a chaser, it counts as them revealing it, and only they crawl and nobody else does. So that's potentially where the confusion came from. But the intent with those changing a drink cards is not meant to rely on who exactly was the one who resolved the round on the house.
Yeah, it's that's all there so that people play alternate drink cards once you see what the drink is.
Mm-hmm. We are. Oh, I am
11 is the statistically. I mean, outside of increasing your hand size, 11 is as many arrows as you can possibly play.
Yeah.
In one shot. If your hand size is somehow artificially increased, you can do 12 before you.
So this, I mean, yes, I cannot with any certainty say that you definitely played that scenario wrong. You might have played that scenario wrong, but you might have also played it right. Yeah. So here we go.
Madness.
I was going to show people this when we got to it, but here is Ghost Pirates, one of the watercolors. And if you're just joining us, I mentioned earlier that Beth Trott, who did these things, is a watercolor specialist, and so her most RDI artists do their stuff digitally, but she actually paints stuff. And I have the original of this art piece that I actually
do watercolors.
That I actually bought from Beth, because our contract with Beth doesn't basically the usual contract has her allowed to she keeps the originals and can sell them herself if she wants to make a little more money from the gig. But this one I bought, not Slugfest. Jeff Morrow personally bought because it's so awesome.
And then you got the story when you took it to the frame shop.
Oh yeah. was a frame shop right near my house, and I gotta tell that story too. There was a frame shop near my house that had just opened, and I was just, who goes to a frame shop, right? I mean, I don't, but I went because I needed this framed, and if you notice, it's skulls. They had this frame. I don't know why they had this frame. I don't know what kind of thing you would put in this frame other than this. And it was just so amazing. I was like, okay, yeah, yes, frame this piece in that frame because
I've got the perfect frame for you.
It's the homekeeper that likes to change her frames out seasonally for Halloween.
It's the Morticia Adams.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's see. I got.
Okay. We got some reactions, which means that people didn't actually see this the last time I did. This is, I think, the second time I've actually shown this on the stream. So yes, I have that art piece, and it is right above my desk. So I'm looking at it, 16 hours a day, basically, because this is where I spend my life. Let's see.
Did a watercolor painting of sushi.
Oh.
If I recall correctly,
now I gotta make
art used
Jen huge.
Chapin stands. If I recall correctly, it's the same art used in Battle for Greatport Pirates. I don't think so, actually.
I love the way the salmon turned out on this one.
Ooh, did you paint that?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I also painted this disco death shrimp.
Yes.
I see things you can't even possibly imagine.
I see all the frequencies you don't even know about.
Right. Like I see the radio. but yeah, I love these guys.
Jen, artist in RDI 9 confirmed, says Demystic.
Oh God, please no.
Did we reuse anything in Pirates? I think we did not. I think we were thinking about doing that, but I think we might have
done a recolor, but I don't remember.
Oh, maybe. You
know what? I got my copy of Battle for Greatport right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna look at the art here on my computer because
is that one the miasma?
It might be that that Megan lined it and did some other stuff to it.
Oh yeah, it is Pirates. The miasma. The miasma.
But what did they? But it's not quite the same because the style is wrong.
It's dumping the fog. We opened up the gun ports and started dumping the corrupting fog out of the ship.
Oh yeah. Okay. So wait a minute. So
because if you look,
there's more to it.
The gun ports aren't doing anything.
Yeah. See now Now I have to zoom in on this. Oh yeah, it's more green. There's lines. Okay, that's how we made it fit the style.
Yes.
Is we added lines to it because on Beth's original, there's no actual lines anywhere. It's just the paint, and that would have looked kind of odd in Pirates where everything else had lines on it. So we added lines. Mm-hmm. I totally forgot that we reused that.
It's
cool. So cheating. Why did we do that?
Because you
guys
cool.
Suck, Slugfest. Yeah, actually, it does look really cool, and it looks different enough that it was kind of neat.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah.
Chad is still talking about all the arrows.
So many arrows.
Sharo, Arrow, Scarrow.
Melvin, someday, soonish, maybe.
Start over. Yes, cheaters. The Mystic says we're cheaters and we should start over with all. We should redesign all of the games we have ever designed.
Pretty sure that's insincere. Pretty sure that's a joke.
There you go. Chop and Stance has it right.
All right, yeah.
It's a callback.
Callback. That's a good.
It's a tie-in, bringing things together.
Good old Choppy. Choppy always has our back.
Oh, love it. Everybody, you got to tell me not to get a 3D printer.
I know. I'm really tempted to.
You should totes get a 3D printer.
They've gotten so much smaller now.
I should not, though, because I live in an apartment with, airflow and 2 cats and 2 other people.
Oh yeah, those cats will murder it.
I mean,
just
I
existing.
know how to protect things from cats, more or less, because I've lived with cats my whole life.
Yeah.
Protecting the printer from Blue's fluff will be very challenging because he's got that fine fur. That
You'll be printing these lovely 3D things that will have little hairs sticking out of it.
Okay, well, most of the time that's just going to be funny, but yeah. No, I'm not going to get a 3D printer.
you brought this on yourself, Kitsman.
I did.
Jeff, can Slugfest buy us all 3D printers?
I mean, maybe, I guess.
We're doing plastics more frequently now.
I suppose.
Twice a year, I would print myself something like really, really useful, and the rest of the time, it would be either I print a mini, which is, probably for work, but maybe also just to add to the backlog of unpainted models that I have, just hanging out, being gorgeous, but not painted. Or maybe I become that guy, and I'm like, come over to my place and give me something to print on my 3D printer.
You know what I think it was going to happen? If Jen were to get a 3D printer, I think what would happen is anytime it was not explicitly printing something else, she would have it set to just loop on printing dice. custom dice that she just finds on the internet and just loads up in her queue. And every once in a while, she interrupts it to do something else. But it's mostly going to be dice and different dice. And
Jeff's got my number.
See, she's not denying it.
I'm not denying it. I cannot deny it. All of the weird non-Euclidean solids.
Nice.
That people make files for. I'm just like, I'd never buy this, but if it only costs me 10 cents.
I could use a D63 in my life.
Yeah.
Oh, chat's on to drink war stories.
Nice.
My best one is the 2012 Doppelganger tournament at the Zot table, where 2 Zots tied until they were both dead on turn 2 during a drinking contest.
This game. Let's see, model files, all the minis you can print to paint. D2, D20, D100, DE, nice. Kickstart RDI 3D printer files for tokens, trays, and all. And then it's a business extension. Do mistake. I think our lawyers and such will be in touch with your people there could be a lucrative business venture here somewhere.
Oh, a 13 AC drink on turn 1, Tarek.
Turn 1.
That's rough. I don't think I've ever had luck that bad.
That's nice. Yeah, every once in a while we have the chat breaks out in good drink war stories, and they're
Allie
always
Panda Lover,
fun.
3D printing the Fifth Element multipass. That's cool.
What's that?
Multipass? Wait, you watched
Fifth Element?
Jeff doesn't watch movies.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'll have to. So my wife has seen it and said it was kind of silly, but that she liked it. So I guess I'll have to see the Fifth Element sometime.
The Fifth Element it's really cheesy and schlocky, but in this like lovable, fun way.
Okay.
It was so clear that everyone loved making the movie so much.
Okay.
And has one of my the amount of world building they cram into that movie is like Blade Runner levels.
Okay.
Of construction.
I have to see Blade Runner again. I saw it once in college and I haven't since. So
the Fifth Element is boron.
The Fifth Element is in fact boron. And yes, I'm gonna be mystic here for a second. Excuse me.
We already know what it is.
As specified on the periodic table, is well known to be boron.
The most noble of gases that start with a B.
It's not even a gas. What are you talking about? It's,
Hold on. Oh, I think I got rid of the periodic table app on my phone because, as usual, you have an app on your phone long enough, it gets purchased by some company that turns it into absolute poison. Which sucks because it's kind of fun to just be able to look at the periodic table in your pocket when you feel like it.
Yeah, you're right. It's not
because that's an important thing you need in your life.
It's the first transitive metal.
I suppose, says the guy who has a RDI art hanging over his desk. I don't actually have a periodic table anywhere, although I'm married to a chemist, so I can just ask her.
Yeah. I don't know. The periodic table is, once you begin to understand it, I'm not going to say understand it. Once you begin to understand it, it can feel very rewarding because, you've been running full tilt into that wall over and over for like a year. And then suddenly you're like, oh, wait, it's actually really interesting and logical.
Right. And actually, an interesting, the history of how they figured out the periodic table is actually also really interesting. And yeah, so.
And we will go into elaborate detail for the next 2 hours.
Nope. We're signing off shortly. Last call for questions there, chat. Because we're almost done here. Let's see. Speaking of phones and poison, boron and phosphorus make for fine microchips. You probably have some in your phone, unless you have gallium arsenide instead. Yes. Yeah. That's chemistry. Chemistry is everywhere.
Don't eat your phones, kids.
Demistic says, I just got a backer kit for a Kickstarter I totally forgot about. I mean, hopefully that's good. And now you're like, oh yeah, this thing I wanted. And you're not like, oh God, why did I order this?
I always forget things, man. I'm always like, oh, delightful, a thing. Thanks, past me. Unless it's like, what is this? Why is this here? Drinky Jen, why did you order this?
Ollie asks, will there be anything to playtest for RDI soon, or is there going to be a rest for a few months? Well, if you count Tales as RDI, then there's stuff right now. If you're waiting for more characters for this, no, there's going to be a bit of a break. We're working on Tales right now. We're having a pitch meeting tomorrow about RDI stuff, but that's not going to result in anything in the playtest group for a little while. So go play Tales.
Where's
is the answer. Quick rules question: what's fortitude? Okay.
Your ability to stand up after taking alcohol content.
It's your hit point. Let's see. Catch a stream. Exo Go-Go. Okay, welcome. Finally remembered to catch a stream. Welcome, but we're about to leave. So
we're about to click the button.
Sorry, join us next week. And we'll play more stuff. Jen, do we know what we're playing next week, or is it still just like, let's just, have fun and chat with our friends?
No. We'll argue with each other about it tomorrow.
Okay, great.
Yeah, good times. We're going to be playing some games. Probably it'll involve some pub crawl. Choppy Stance has pitched some more Greyport.
Pitching for more Greyport. Battle for Greyport. We'll play some Battle for Greyport in the next in the next little while. I'm not sure what little while is yet, but yeah, we'll probably play some Battle for Greyport. So what's the name of the town population? Okay, yeah, they're just this is like when the little kid asks you to that they for another story and for another glass of water and for all of the things they can do to stop you from having to say it's bedtime.
Go to sleep.
It's an ale-based economy. You heard it here first.
Sorry, chat. Go the F to sleep.
Does a straight feed a flush?
Go to the straight feed up flush.
What's the next drink on the drink tab?
Okay, we love you folks, but
Meteor.
we're gonna go and catch you next week. So thank you. Come and ask more questions next week, and we'll play some stuff, and it'll be fun. And thanks all for being fans, and we'll catch you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.